listen to this carefully. Your perspective or your idea of how things should go is not the only idea that exists. Your perspective of life is not the only perspective that exists. Now, there are 7 billion people on this planet, and there are 7 billion perspectives. Now, what do I mean? People have their different ideas of how things are done and how things should go. We all have different principles. And if you hold on to just your principle, you will neither grow nor progress. You keep on being tired, confused, and frustrated. Everybody has their own different ideas as to how they do things. Everybody has their different methods to living, to surviving, to acting. And the only way you can change or improve yourself is also adapting to other people's methods and understanding that in as much as I feel like mine is right, I can always learn from somebody else. You can't always feel like every advice is an attack or an insult, or every suggestion from somebody is trying to belittle you. In as much as there are people that participate in destructive criticism, that they always just downplay you, there are also people that mean well for you when they're trying to give you constructive advice to build you, to help you grow. You only be a fool and stupid to not want to adapt positive principles from other people. Be willing and open to learn from other people to see how things are done. Your idea is not the only idea that exists in this world. Saying no, I will not learn from this person because she's a this, I will not learn from this person because he's a this. No. Take the message and leave the messenger. The person telling you is none of your business. If they did not tell you, you don't even have the idea before, you don't have the knowledge before. But because you are so dogged, you don't want to listen to what any other person says apart from what you think. You cannot always be right. All we know is what we think we know. There are people with different principles that develop whatever it is you feel like you already know. Always be willing to listen, learn, and understand. Old age, or because you are older than a person, does not mean knowledge. It just means that you have lived longer. Yes, you have had your own experiences, but there is no guarantee that your experiences are similar to that person's experiences. In as much as you get to certain points in your life where you have to learn certain things, there are people in conditions that are younger than you, that you have never been in your life. Now, let me put it to you this way. If a young boy that lost his father, that lost his father at an early stage of his life, probably even before he was a teenager, and probably a 45-year-old man or a 50-year-old man that just lost his dad. Now, that little boy has more understanding and more experience of what it means, like what it feels like to live without a dad than a 45-year-old or 50-year-old man. That little boy is even in a better condition to console that man and give him insights than anybody around his age that has not experienced whatever it is that he's going through. There is no amount of condolence that they will give him that he wants to listen to. Only that little boy understands what he's going through and what it feels like. Now, do you understand? There are people that have lived circumstances that you have never lived in, that are younger than you, that understand whatever that thing is. Those people are the only people to talk about it to you and give you insights and advice. Always be willing to listen and take advice, no matter who the advice is coming from. Learn to adapt principles from other people, no matter who these people are. Learn to keep your own idea aside and pay attention. There are certain things you will never understand in this life. If it has never happened to you, you will never know. So there are people that it has happened to, but because they are younger than you, you don't want to listen. Or because they don't have as much money as you have, you don't want to listen. Or because they are not as big or as wealthy as you are, you don't want to listen. Or because you feel they are not as smart as you are, or they are not as learned as you are, you don't need to pay attention to them. Who said so? Learn to adapt other people's principles to how life is lived. The reason they have gone through it and they're telling you about is to keep you safe from whatever that thing is. So be willing. So everything is not about you. Everybody is not trying to attack you. Everything is not insult. Sometimes listen. Some people, the only way they can give you information is, some people are not everybody will be nice with their advice to you. Not every good advice will come nicely. Some good advice come rudely. It's up to you to discern which one I should listen to, which one I shouldn't listen to. So be willing to learn and adapt principles from other people. Have a beautiful day. I love you.